Welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm mad at myself for not remembering that you start off with super missiles. Unless if I actually did unlock them and just didn't remember it.
I guess this is the nice thing about you being the bigger Metroid fan, is that I get to play games like Mario 64, where I actually know what to do, and then you get to play the games where you get lost in them.
Yeah.
Granted, I had some pretty poor showings in Mario 64 as well, so...
Oh yeah.
That's the name of the game, though.
I probably should have saved since I... Well, did I even pick up anything useful on my exploits? I think I might have grabbed one missile upgrade.
You're gonna be just fine. And I say that so that you won't be.
Yes.
Okay. These always remind me of Pikmin bosses.
Really?
Just because this is how it is. Like, you know how the flower one's like, oh, there's a big flower, and you walk in and it's like... that's how it is in Pikmin 2. You walk in and there's be something like laying in the middle of the room. Like, oh, look, it's a pile of crap, and then da-da-da, it's an enemy.
Quite literally a pile of crap?
Yeah. That flower one, actually, that you fought last game, is super similar to a Pikmin enemy in Pikmin 3. A boss. It's this... I guess it's not actually stationary, but it's a giant flower, island, rock flower thing. The fight's not similar at all, though. Of course.
Yeah. Ouch. I think you're supposed to bomb roll away so that you're faster than him, but whatever.
NBD.
Indeed.
Oh my.
So yeah, this is
I remember
pretty
this.
easy boss fight actually.
Yeah, it doesn't
If
seem
you're
like
not
he does
stupid.
much damage.
Like this. Like me right now, I'm being stupid.
I remember this boss too.
Yeah.
So far I've remembered I wouldn't have remembered like where to go. I highly doubt. Cause not even you did.
Yeah, indeed.
But I have at least recognized everything we've done so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, it is difficult to remember everything about a game when you don't play it
Yeah.
for a living, you know?
Yeah.
So, or even as a hobby, if it's not the only game you play, then, you know.
Yeah. With some of the later stuff, I feel like I probably won't remember as well.
Yeah, well, like with Prime 3, it won't matter since it's all linear anyways.
Yeah.
Ouch. You could probably play Prime 3 on
Me?
the channel, yeah,
Okay.
if you want.
I don't
just
mind.
saying.
Yeah.
It's an option since the game is linear anyways.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. I could play Prime 3 in Fusion, and you can play probably everything else.
Except for Other M. Because that ain't
yeah,
happening.
I'll play that too. If
I
we
need
even
to
do
play-
that, because that's a long time away.
Indeed, yeah. I need to play Prime 2 again, since I've only played it once. And it will be the next Metroid game we play.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember anything about it. So,
Are the 3 primes in sequence?
yes.
Okay.
Except for Prime Hunters, which actually comes after Prime 1.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then what's after this? Super? I mean, one after 3.
Prime 3 is Super, yeah. No, it's Metroid 2, then Super
Metroid 2, then Super,
And then Other M.
and then Fusion?
Yes.
Darn. So we have to play Other M before Fusion.
Indeed.
Oh well. I guess it more depends on what I want to play too. Because so far we've been switching, besides all the craziness in between because of scheduling, we've been playing one thing I'm good at, or one thing I think I'm good at.
Yeah.
The one thing
that I think I'm good at.
Yeah. But when it comes, I think it'd still be nice to take a break in between Metroids, even if it's just a one short thing.
Yeah.
But we might play those ones faster in sequence if I end up playing those ones.
Okay. It's kind of difficult to see how much health I have. Oh, it's full. Okay. I haven't even lost one tank yet.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm dodging these in time, but apparently not.
Too quick.
Too quick
Or
fighting
not.
me. Oh, I'm too slow.
Yeah. You're too slow. Yeah. Do you even have like anything you want to play that bad after the Metroid games?
I mean, like some Star Wars games,
Okay.
probably.
Because if we did get the Metroid games over by me playing some too, then they'll probably be better for games that I want to play.
Yeah.
Because like Paper Mario might be a bit longer and stuff like that. And I wouldn't want to like start like a super long. Well, I don't know that Paper Mario would be super long, you know, but I don't know if we'd want to start a long game if you're looking forward to finishing the Metroid series, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't mind having long games in between.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I guess it doesn't really matter at all. Besides what we feel like doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless we are, because if we were actually going for views, we'd just be playing soccer games nonstop.
Yeah, right. It's the only thing we'd play that gets views.
Dude, I do feel like maybe we'll do one of those after this game. Because we haven't done it in a while.
Follow the same pattern since we played Sakura Swim Club after Zero Mission.
Oh yeah, we could play Metroid then Sakura. That's how it'll be.
Yeah.
We might actually get like, they actually did a big post on Patreon recently, where they have one game coming out this month, and then one that next month, and the month after that, and then the month after that, I think. So I think they have like 5 games for the 5 next months planned or something like that. So it's not like we're going to be catching up anytime soon unless we only played Sakura.
Indeed.
Especially since they have an actual game that they came out.
Yeah. That would take us some time to play through, probably.
Yeah. And also, in their post...
I totally jumped over that, by the way.
Something interesting they mentioned is that for the games that they're releasing soon and going forward, they actually hired a professional writer.
Oh, really?
And a Japanese one at that.
Ooh.
And they're transferring it, or translating it.
Yeah.
So I think that's interesting.
Indeed.
I mean, I would think their writer would technically be considered a professional since he probably makes money off of it, or she. But, I mean, it sounds promising.
Indeed. I'm the worst.
Well, you've barely taken any damage, so...
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Indeed.
To what you have. And what he has.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what soccer game we'd play next. There's a lot to choose from.
Indeed.
Because we could go back and play one of their old ones, like Sakura Beach, or we could play one of their new ones, like Sakura Space, which I think is coming out either this month or next month. I think it's next month. It's Sakura Shrine Girls is coming out this month.
Excellent.
If only Metroid games could be released every month.
Yeah, right. They maybe shit though.
True. What if they were Metroid visual novels?
Metroid visual novels. Samus needs to choose a husband though.
I feel like if they just did it one of those, it'd be hilarious.
Indeed. It would also make me infuriating.
The cringe factory.
Yeah. Cringy and infuriating.
If it was self-aware, I think that'd be the perfect thing.
And as long as it's not canon.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. Of course. Though I'm not even sure what I think of Nintendo canon anymore.
Yeah.
Since Miyamoto says it's canon that he is Bowser Jr.'s mother.
Indeed.
So... Granted, that's Mario, which never had as like real of a canon as Metroid.
Yeah.
This boss seems like it's pretty easy, just long.
Yeah. Like I'm
Because I
screwing
think
up a lot.
you've gotten hit by like almost every one of his attacks practically.
Yeah.
And you're still like fine.
Indeed.
I don't know if you've gotten hit by everything.
No, but
Just
good
hit by a
amount.
lot.
Yeah.
Which isn't to say anything bad on your part, of course.
Hey, I'm barely trying.
And we're recording.
Yeah.
Because I knew it'd be hard, and I never like took for granted Let's Players' abilities.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we have, we were kind of coming up on our Let's Play anniversary.
Yeah.
We're at like 211 videos actually, so it's still a while.
Uh-huh.
Like a third of a year, maybe. But we've definitely learned that it's even more difficult than you might think.
Yeah, indeed.
Because like I said, even in Mario 64, I was like doing the hardest missions on my first try in my practice run.
Yeah.
And then it would take me like, there was times where I'd spend like 5, even more episodes on one of those that I did without even taking any damage off screen.
Indeed.
So.
Yeah, like, I don't think I died at all last time I played Metroid Prime. Maybe once, but, like, it's... Forgot about that part. It's more of a struggle, for sure, to play it on screen.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna die at all or anything.
Also, is that like the one instance of humor in all of Metroid canon?
I think so.
It's a spider ball?
Yep.
And it makes even less sense because it's concave, so it's less room for it to fit in.
Well...
But that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And the canon is that she just like fits there physically, right?
Yeah, like,
but if you look in there, it's just like a ball of light. So.
Yeah, but like MatPat actually proved that it's feasible.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even for like a normal human, because the morph ball's not that tiny in comparison. So yeah, on game theory he proved that it's a
plausible.
Yeah.
Thing.
Oops. That was beautiful. I'm happy with
it. Is this different? Is there? I think I'm thinking of a different upgrade. I guess maybe it's in a different game or in this game. But I thought there was a. I thought it was Spider Ball was when it shot like the electricity out, like, you know.
It might have that effect in one of the later ones.
Okay, that might just be in 3.
Yeah.
Because
I do remember it having an effect like that.
Okay.
Is this the way I came in? No, it's not.
So is like the story of Samus, if you know, like that her suit is like some sort of like bioweapon, and that's how she's able to absorb all this stuff from her enemies. Or is it just literally like Happy Birthday, it's a game?
It is Happy Birthday, it's a game.
Okay.
But like, yeah, I don't think there's ever any explanation like that of it being like, oh, it's a bioweapon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really advanced thing, but I don't see why it would absorb the energy from her enemies. I think it's a game, and it needs a health system, and it needs a way to replenish your health.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I just meant for her getting new weapons, like getting Spider Ball from that guy.
Oh, okay. No, I think it's just Happy Birthday, it's a game.
Okay, yeah.
And I should save.
Because I know in Fusion that the X kind of like explain that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how obviously SAX got your powers, and that's how the other X monsters would get their powers, is from eating other creatures.
Indeed. And like in Prime 2, each of the Aang bosses has your power-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the extent of explaining.
I think it's a pretty cool idea. Mm-hmm. And I know Fusion isn't the most popular Metroid, but...
No, not by a long shot.
Yeah. I know lots of people hate the linearity. Yeah. Which makes sense because it's... I don't know. Linearity's fine, but...
It's not the spirit of Metroid.
It's not Metroid, yeah. Because literally,
The spirit
You know,
of Metroid is
Metroid-
getting lost for 10 minutes, like we just did.
yeah, I believe it's called Metroidvania, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so Fusion is actually, you can't describe it as a Metroidvania game.
Indeed, yeah.
So it's kind of like an oxymoron of an existence that it has.
Indeed. Where can I drop?
But I think everyone has that.
Yeah.
Where they're like, yeah, I know this game's bad, but I still like it.
Yeah.
I think I probably have more of those than most people.
Perhaps.
Because I also like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And those are pretty bad games.
Yeah, I'd
I'll
say
even
so.
admit it.
At least.
At least they're better
First
than
one.
Sonic Black Knight.
Yeah. That is probably true.
Because that game doesn't even look like they tried.
Yeah.
Because at least in Sonic Adventure 1, they were like trying. They just went too crazy, I think,
Yeah.
and did everything, and none of it particularly amazing.
Mhm.
But in Black Knight, it's just like, here's a quick time event with a villager
Mm-hmm.
that you have to do like literally every mission.
Yeah, indeed.
And the
Here,
missions
let
have
me-
nothing to do with anything,
I need to pay
especially
you
not
rings
going
now.
fast.
Yeah, indeed. I need to pay people rings for some reason.
It's very mysterious how all the games that Sonic doesn't go fast in are the ones that do the worst.
Yeah, I'm
Fi-
shocked.
Financially and receptively.
Mm-hmm. It's not like the character was meant to go fast or something.
Yeah.
Come back if you want. Thank you. I got all
But I think Sonic and the Secret Rings, or whatever it's called, for the Wii one that was the predecessor to Black Knight, I don't think that one did well either.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what was wrong with that one though. Because I know people definitely didn't like it. I love the music in the Black Knight though.
Yeah.
I think it's. Did you hear the Knuckle? Have you been watching on Game Grumps?
Yeah, I have.
Did you hear the Knuckles music? It's like,
Yeah.
it's like
the
screamo.
boss fight.
I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was hilarious how Aaron could just literally walk backwards
Yeah.
and break the whole boss fight.
It definitely. That game actually kind of makes me. Like, a lot of the games are bad, but I'm like, oh, I still enjoy it anyway. Even like Shadow the Hedgehog,
Mm-hmm.
that game's like pretty darn bad. Even worse than Sonic Adventure, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
But I still love it.
Mm-hmm.
But Sonic and the Black Knight, it just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because that one actually looked like they at least started with like
An idea.
hope and love and an idea.
Yeah.
Because it's like so like hilariously memey.
Yeah.
It's like Sonic's got the chili dogs, and it's like, yeah, this is Holy the Blacksmith.
Yeah.
They just like have,
Blacksmith.
and like the screamo music.
Yeah.
You can't like. You have to at least give them that. I think originally they were being like self-aware,
Yeah.
but then they just like, I don't know, what, had AIDS or something. they just took a crap on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that game could have been so cool,
Mm-hmm.
or at least hilarious.
Yeah, indeed.
Or cool to someone like me who is accepting. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
Of like adventure and shadow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think most people who played Sonic Adventure when it first came out thought it was good.
Yeah, I think it was good for its time at least.
Yeah, probably.
Not as good for its time as like Ocarina.
Uh-huh.
That was like, cause I don't think that Sonic Adventure like established any things like Ocarina actually established. You know, like lock-on and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was definitely cool
Mm-hmm.
and fun.
It seems hilariously bad.
Yeah.
Play or when watching the Grumps play it, you know.
Yeah.
But
I think it is also. I believe it's actually
Not
best.
even-
The best port of it is their original Dreamcast port.
yeah.
So the GameCube one, even. Well, there's a horrible one. I think it's the international release, and then there's the director's cut.
Uh-huh.
Which
And they played the
I-
director's cut, right?
yeah, I think that's the better one. But I think the one that's even better than that is the Dreamcast one,
Mm-hmm.
and they just were bad at porting stuff.
I want to get up there, but I don't know if I can even.
Plus, I actually watched the Runaway guys play that, It was the first game I believe that they played, and the only game so far,
Yeah.
where it was a single player game, so they were just switching off. You know.
Yeah.
They did like one person per level, something like that, like what we originally tried to do before we realized that
Yeah.
we were bad and needed practice
Indeed.
on Metroid,
Mm-hmm.
and actually in Mario 64,
Mm-hmm.
when stuff was too difficult for you to do, and because you just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, that too.
But they talked about like the development of the game, because they knew about it. I guess they read about it. And apparently, it was horrible.
Really?
Like it was like completely Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So the English voice actors were just there with like
Yeah.
the Japanese people, and they just like made them repeat like single lines like over and over all day
Yeah.
and stuff, and not even like just single lines like do it again, and they're Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
so like they couldn't even ask like how should I say this line.
Yeah.
So when Knuckles was like no, you know, that hilarious thing.
Yeah.
It like well it makes sense because maybe he was saying no in a context where that would have made sense,
Mm-hmm.
because the Japanese people couldn't be like, oh yeah, say no like he's getting hurt or something.
Yeah.
They're just like here's a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
So
I made a mistake jumping here first without killing stuff.
also this was a episode.
Okay.
I think it's a bit longer of one.
Oh, go for later.
Not super long, but go for later.
So